Good morning, everyone. Thank you for your time today. I'm here to present the findings from the market research I conducted for Ashfield. Following the board's approval of our proposed research plan, my presentation will cover three things: what I did, what I found, and what my recommendation on how CSRE should move forward. First and foremost, what I did and work I performed. As outlined in the approved market research plan, this research was designed to support two of CSRE's key objectives: generating more appraisals and building brand awareness in the Ashfield area. I collected both secondary and primary data. For secondary data, I used the Pricefinder Suburb Flyover report that Rob provided and cross-checked it against current listings and suburb profile data from sources like realestate.com.au and Domain to make sure our figures were still accurate and up to date. For primary data, I used the method set out in the plan. To support the appraisal's objective, I ran a telephone and online survey with past clients from our CRM and conducted one-on-one interviews with recent vendors. To support the brand awareness objective, I carried out door-to-door surveys across Ashfield, ran a focus group with local residents, and conducted a short social media poll. Throughout, I made sure data collection complied with the Privacy Act and Australian privacy principles, the Spam Act and Do Not Call register requirements, and the Australian consumer law. So all contact and questions were consent-based, honest, and non-misleading. Second, what I found in the data. Secondary data findings. Ashfield remains a strong growth suburb. The Pricefinder report showed a median house price of 1.87 million up to 19.1% over the previous year. When I checked current listing, that growth has continued. Houses are now trading in the range of 2.3 to 2.4 million, with rental yields holding steady around 2.1%. Properties are also moving fast, spending an average of just 37 to 43 days on market. In short, it's tightly held, high demand market, and vendors are in a strong position to sell right now. Primary data findings. Our existing clients are highly satisfied. 79 rated their past appraisal experience positively, and 62% said they would prefer CSRE to family or friends. In the vendor interviews, people told us they valued fast response times and strong local knowledge. Both CSRE already does well. But here is the gap. When we ask Ashfield residents more broadly, brand recognition was low. Only 18% could name CSRE without being prompted. And even when prompted, that only rose to 46%. Compare that to two established competitors who were recognized by more than 70% of residents. Our focus group backed this up. Participants told us they rarely see CSRE signage, letterbox drops, or local advertising in the area. And our social media poll showed the same pattern. Only 41% were aware of us, though awareness was noticeably higher among people who already follow us or a competitor online. In summary, where CSRE has a direct relationship with the client, we perform excellently, but across the broader Ashfield community, we are simply not visible enough. Recommendation. Based on this, my recommendation is to proceed, but with a clear two-part strategy. One, referral and testimonial campaign. Lean into our strength, our satisfied clients, drawing on their 79% satisfaction and 62% referral intention. Give us a low-cost, high-trust way to generate more appraisals quickly. Second, local brand building campaign. Close the awareness gap through increased local signage and letterbox presence, combined with targeted social media activity, since that's where we already see the strongest awareness lift, particularly among Ashfield's younger renter-heavy population. Given that the market is continuing to grow and stock levels remain low, I would suggest acting on this sooner rather than later. The conditions are currently very favorable for encouraging vendors to request an appraisal, and every month we wait is a month or a competitor is capturing that attention instead of us. That concludes my presentation. I am happy to take any questions the board may have or to provide more detail or any part of the research. Thank you.